Oh, this is the eye guy. You got some nerve coming here. Are you going to attack me in my own room, too? No, nothing of the sort. Will you forgive me? Simply want you out of my way. If you step aside, perhaps I would. If I break the curse, does that break it for all the victims? No. Then what do you gain by trying to ruin my escape? If you break your curse, you'll be the one that got away, the very first. You put the Duchess in a crisis. They might dwell on it for years, or worse, decades. Can't even bear to imagine it. How will I get my much-needed torture? You should leave. What more do you want? Other victims. I know what you're up to. I've been watching you, Michelle, even when you don't realize it. Gross. If you think I'm going to help you defeat the Duchess, then you're a fool's fool. You'll get nothing out of me. Any torture you could come up with would be no match for the Duchess's craft. What more do you want about the Duchess? There isn't more to know. They've been in search of love since the beginning of time, way before humans marked the earth with their perpetual stench. Why haven't they ever been successful? They want to find love and for things to remain unchanged. You see, love has an effect on all things, and more so on us Celestials. To find love would mean that they would have to leave this world, all power that comes with it behind. I need the Duchess to be a part of my world. I need my torture, Michelle. Everything should stay the same forever. What do they like besides torture? The chocolate, which is at the kiosk. Absolutely obsessed with them in the moment. Which, that person's missing, so... Are we done here? I don't want the Justice to walk in unless they can skip my torture routine. Okay. So we have to figure out what happened to the kiosk person. Hi. You don't like us now, right? What are you doing, Cliff? So you look a bit dodgy standing in the corner like this. Do I look that suspicious? I figured at the Duchess Hotel would be the best place to look for some more dirt on Daryl. I need something serious, something terrible, something unforgivable that will make Oakley turn his back on Daryl forever. Since Daryl banned me from the bar, it's hard to know what's going on in his life. I have to resort to more drastic forms of espionage. Oakley and Daryl stir together, and my window to ruin what they have is beginning to close. I see. If it's something truly bad, concrete evidence will be most effective. We can't risk any disbelief. I have a camera, but all the photos I've taken so far are useless. You should have it instead. Ooh, okay. Wait, I never agreed to this. And I'm an angel telling you, a human, what to do. Hey, don't pull rank on me. Why don't you hear me out? Then you can do what you feel is right. You have more liberty to wander around the hotel. Daryl won't suspect anything if he sees you. There's whispers at the bar that Daryl gets Oakley's supplies from the hotel's kitchen. Haven't you ever wondered why so many demons hang out at Oakley's diner? Camera was only one shot left, so make it count. If you find something truly awful, take a photo and show it to Oakley tomorrow. I better leave before Daryl finds me. Okay, so we're not doing that. Busy having my dinner. I don't have time to talk. What do you want? Okay. Cleaning up rooms for our guests makes so long, especially if they're human strewn all over the place. Can't be opened. I knew Daryl was linked to the curse somehow, but I never would have guessed he was the right-hand man of the Duchess. Couldn't imagine giving an idiot like that any kind of responsibility. He must be a huge liability. Daryl just needs life guidance. Strong hit in the head is what he... Don't be so harsh. Everyone deserves a second chance. You're kinder than I am. I suppose that's why I'm a demon and you're not. Kindness aside, let's make sure we get what we came here for. Let's focus. Try and eke out some info on the next victim. We have to look around. Might be able to get some info straight from the Duchess if you're lucky. Might have to look for a bite to eat while we're here. Are you safe here? It's not so easy for me to poke around in the Duchess business here without raising some eyebrows, but I'll be alright. Anything else? Next victim? Well, you better luck getting intel here than me, since you'll be seen as harmless. Anything else? Benedict's relic. Not had any luck finding it. I'm guessing it's locked away somewhere tricky to get. I'm not able to easily explore all the hotel, but I can sense it's here. Relic that has a certain feeling to it, which is probably that heart door, can't be ignored. There's a good reason why you don't catch many demons on the same floor as the victim hall. Anything else? Have you seen the Duchess? Thankfully not. The two of us wouldn't get on so well. You look disappointed. I'm curious is all. Learning more about the Duchess might help. Learning what exactly? What is the Duchess like? I don't know. Evil? Merciless? Dangerous? Take your pick. There must be more. You're a demon and you don't seem to be any of those things. All I'm saying is there are plenty of other non-demonic fish in the sea. Gross. I think I'm done with fish for the foreseeable future. Anything else? Have you seen the Duchess? Oh, okay, never mind. I was hoping you would say exactly that. Anything else? Okay. Alright, it's got some artifacts. Also, who are you? Are you the postman? Oh, hotel manager. Another night, another victim confession takes place. This event tends to be one of our most popular. Watching live torture really livens up the place and piques the appetite. The kitchen. Daryl's restricted access to the kitchen in hopes of making it more efficient. It works somewhat. He won't let me pass in the kitchen, so you have to ask him yourself. He's in the hallway, the door next to the reception desk. Is there something I might help you with? Where's Duchess keeps their victims? In their rooms until they're called out for a love confession, which they usually fail. Do you know where any of the doors lead to? I might be the manager, but the Duchess victim are none of my business. Even if they were, I wouldn't tell you. Is there something else? Okay. Are you joining the hotel? Sorry, all information on the resident guest is confidential. We try to discourage letting them mix with each other. You really ought to use the door that leads to your room. It is the fastest way to get there. You better see the Duchess if you want to open your room door. Can I help with anything else? The kitchen. There's restricted access to the kitchen, so you'll need to speak to him if you want to get in there. It's the hall that leads to the dining room. Been here for hours, so no way to start a holiday. Service here was going downhill. We had no idea it was this bad. Definitely all Daryl's fault. Good idea to talk about your boss like that when he might be around over here. We're on holiday, baby. He's not our boss when I was off the clock. Do you know the victim's turning for? Why would I bother talking about work while we're on vacation? Get lost. Demons, look out. There's news of a heartbreaker finding its way in the hands of someone who isn't afraid to use it. Though the likes of demonkind have been able to enjoy more luxurious lifestyle, as exorcisms have fallen out of fashion with humans, it looks like we may find ourselves in a crosshairs of peril once more. Some of us are beginning to wonder if the most powerful of us could survive the heart-wrenching shot this weapon delivers. Interview the very demon we all think of when it comes to heartbreak, the Duchess. You tell us about the heartbreak, Duchess. You have deep, intimate familiarity with the subject. The pain of such an ordeal is unbearable. The agony is enough to reduce any being to dust. How do you survive this long having such a heavy heart? I believe in the power of love. I know that I do not possess it at this moment, but understanding that love is real prevents my withering away. Do you think you'll ever truly find love? Yes, I want to believe I will find love, but am I deserving? I am not so sure. It's common belief that real love can reduce demons to human form. Does that scare you? My mission is to find love that requires no change. My search will continue until I have such a thing. Fortunately, as I will ask further questions due to the Duchess' intense schedule. Traps and blocking the door. You have anything to note? I do. Here you go. Give me some yowzas. Mirror's ability to hypnotize anyone who gazes upon it. Shame it's smashed. Okay. And finally... this is no ordinary comb. It used to pull back skin from flesh. Careful you don't touch the teeth. Your patronage is always appreciated. Alright, how much money we got? We got 87... could increase the stun time. Pretty cheaply, actually, so let's do that. We could increase the health replenished. How much is the stun time again? 34. This is 21, so we could get both. Okay, we have 42. How much is this? This is 45, so we can't get that one, but we could still get this one. So I'm going to go with the stun time here. Because we're using that as our tactic of basically, like, stun them, shoot, 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 shoot. You know, turn off and on the stun to keep going. Alright, Daryl. What do you mean it's not good enough? I'm busting my butt here. How could... No, Dutch is indeed crazy about the pain of chocolate, but it's not enough. You need to do better. Sort yourself out, Daryl. The Duchess will sort you out for yourself. Wait. Sort out. If Daryl sorts out, then the Duchess... I think I got it. Duchess will sort you out if you don't sort you out. If you excuse me, I've got a show to put in the dining hall. Okay. So we want to talk to... Oh. Chef's not there. If I was the first worker, I spent all my time in the dining room. Chef Armando's cooking is unbeatable. Oh, there's the rat. He never delivered the rat? Ain't her royal deadness, Daryl. Can't believe the Duchess is still lighting a fire under my butt. Admittedly, I'm probably do better if Oakley was happier. When Oakley's unhappy, all I can think about... That's all I can think about. I can't focus on work. I don't want to lose Oakley. He makes me a better person. And he's almost all mine. Michelle, you genius. The plan worked perfectly. I'm a family man with my family, Oakley and Mimi. Mimi is short for Michelle. My baby... Aw, he named the rat after us. But I remember you in my own way. After you, you know, rip forever. No. Punch Daryl or punch Daryl? I think I'm gonna go with punch Daryl. I deserve that. You're dang right you did. You try to lay your hands on me again, you won't have any hands anymore. Yes, man. Now I'm thinking straight. There's still something bothering me. Everything went well with Oakley, but he's still unsure about me. Till he's mine, I can't focus on work. I want to sweeten Oakley up so I can propose to him and make it work this time. What do you think? What should I do? Daryl, what does your man want? What does he really, really want? I got it. Violet the baker was stealing Oakley's morning customers. Amazing chocolate. I can't even deny it. Been hoping to get an edge on the competition. If he had access to that recipe, he'd love me forever. I want to steal it, but the Duchess has fallen hard for the chocolate. If the recipe goes missing, everyone will lose their heads, starting with me. The recipe is in the kitchen. I'll let you in if you can find a way to get a copy of the recipe, and you can give that to Oakley for me. So we could use the camera to take a picture of it. I'm serious about fixing this time. If you do this for me, I'll give you anything you want. I'm not like you, Daryl. I don't need something in exchange. Oakley is a nice guy. He deserves a better boyfriend, so I'm trying to help him. Fine. Help me fix my relationship with Oakley, and I'll try to be a better man. Get a copy of the recipe and bring it to Oakley tomorrow on my behalf. I got business to deal with elsewhere. Don't mess this up. Okay. Ah, I think we found the... I only brought the second prisoner to help with the kitchen? No, sorry. Oh. I've been trapped here by that walking, talking, banana-looking guy. I don't even know his name. I can't even remember how I got here. Sounds like Daryl. Are you okay? It's all just a blur. I'm not even sure what okay means anymore. You should go before you're trapped here too. I've seen some things. Things people should never see. What's going on here? Banana Boy ships these boxes to businesses outside of the hotel. I don't know where. I'm just forced to process the bodies and pack the meat. And make pain chocolate. There's the recipe. It's not easy working in a dingy place like this, but I make do. I have to make everything so quickly that I don't have time to rinse the blood off my hands before preparing the chocolate. Better get back to work. Sorry to bother you. Okay, so this is where we make the decision, right? We could take a picture of that. Hey, here's your hot sauce. Would reward you with 20 yowzas. There you go. I was secured such an item perplexes, but achieved nonetheless. Promise rewards. Listen, if you bring what's left on a shopping list, purse of yowzas will be yours again. Government collection is complete. We'll create new culinary delights for the Duchess, and they'll be rid of that dreadful human baker. Okay, so we could... For chocolate wants to get to Oakley. I can't take it from here. I have to find a way to copy it. Is that what Daryl's been putting in Oakley's deliveries? There has to be a way to show him. Words won't be enough. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this. One shot left of him. Should take a photo? Yes. So make Oakley happy. He's bound to appreciate Daryl's effort for the well-intentioned gift. Can we talk to you? Right, important ingredient still requires something sour and we can't give you that. Yeasty and bubbly. Interesting. Get rid of this dreadful human assistant. Okay, so I get maybe we can't free Daryl now because we didn't give him that item. I'm guessing the Duchess isn't here. And here we go. Ta-da! I called that one the Dance of Ecstasy. Dan. Okay. Now for our main event, for all you wonderful, wonderful creatures. That's right, you guessed it. It's time for You Better Fall in Love with Me Quick, or you'll regret your decisions for the next year and 4 months. The test of tonight is... Room 367. Say hi, Room 367. Hi. Are you ready? Tonight's question is... Do you love me? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's gonna be... I do. I love you. She's lying. Grind her. Yikes. Oh, not the meat grinder. There we have it. Love is not in the air tonight. Join us again next week when we have room 572 on stage. Okay, so that's how we find out who's next. It's such a dream staying at the hotel. I can't remember the last time I felt like a conscious being. I feel different here. I don't often spend time together like this. It's been magical. You ever been on the floor with all the victims? Do you know where any of the doors lead to? Victim corridor is part of the hotel tour, but we weren't allowed to stay long. Sorry, dear. Okay. Shell, your best friend. How's it going? Send off the letter of yours. I can't believe you're getting involved with those personal affairs. They're an infamous couple, if you know what I mean. Well, no, nothing about that. Duchess affairs are none of my business. I plan to keep it that way, if you know what I mean. Hotel. You're enjoying yourself at the hotel? Of course, they've got some of the best grub you'll find this side of London. Relax, I'm able to watch my favorite show, Dying Petals. Current twist between Epiphany, Oxblood, and Canary Rouge. I haven't caught up to the latest episode. Don't spoil that for me. Anything else? Okay. Entertainment here doesn't interest me one bit. All I care is about the food. I'll go wherever it's a good carcass to consume. Alright. Dan's performances can be lacking. Hey, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. We do anonymous follows here. If you would like a personalized thank you, just say so in chat. Otherwise, thank you for the follow, and I hope you enjoy. At least the segments of the victims are entertaining enough. We get to Dan. You see that? This was called a masterclass performance. You didn't have to do much. It only appears that way because I make it look effortless. There's a reason the Duchess keeps me around, and it's not for my good looks. What do you do here? Isn't it obvious? I'm an entertainer. If there's anything I've learned over the eons, humans are not as smart as they claim they are. Still got something you want to say? Duchess's precious love. Not what to say about it. Losing the embrace of heaven drove all of us demons mad. We all handle it differently. We all have different ideas of what it was when we lost that makes us what we are now. If one of us cracked the code on how to go back, it'd be the Duchess for sure. The Duchess is brilliant. You still got something you want to say? Never mind. Hold on. I need to check something on my other screen. Alright. There we go. So I'm guessing we have to get the information from the Duchess. Well, no, we learned it from... Good to see you again. I've been thinking about you every hour on the hour. Not as much time together as I would like. We should make more of an effort to each other's company. Suppose now is a good time as any. You don't seem well. I'm fine. It is very polite of you to ask. You seem sad. None of this looks like it's working for you. If only you could have seen me before. Things were so different years ago. So much worse. I have my empire now. I'm on a quest to find love. All commendable things. Do you think love will fix you? I know it will. I just know it would fix you too. All of this could be ours together if you would only accept my hand. Does that not appeal to you even a tiny bit? I don't want to be stuck in your fantasy land. Look around. There's a whole lot of this place. There's not a whole lot this place has going for it. It's interesting. So that's I think that's one of the first times we've seen Michelle purposely show something, like show the reality of things. It's interesting. Our world being different does not make mine a fantasy. It only means you are not a part of it. Not yet. It is up to you to decide whether you want to see more than what is in front of you. I am simply encouraging you to do so. Keep talking. I'm enjoying this. You already have hundreds of victims. What makes me different? They don't engage with me as you do. One candidate seemed promising, and she only had interest in acquiring the vision. What happened to her? Where is she now? She entombed herself in the depths, near the threshold of the underworld. Okay, so that's in the crypt. I'll never visit her again, especially after she stole the keys to my room. Such a key is not easy to replace. She can rot in solitude for eternity. This is the kind of trouble humans get into when they play around in my world. Keep talking. I've been thinking about you too. Careful, Michelle. I do not like being lied to. No, it's just... Why do you think love will fix everything? It's the only thing I am missing. It's the only thing stolen from me. I'm not sure it's the only thing that was taken away. It's the only thing taken away that mattered. You must have felt empty inside, since I know what that's like. Someone once told me it never feels the same after you lose your first love, that we accept the changes that new love can bring. It's hard. I'm still trying to learn what that means. I don't need change. I need love. It will bring everything back to how it was. Don't try to lower my guard, Michelle. Keep talking. Okay. What a shame. You intrigue me. Let's have dinner together. I want to stare into those large human eyes for several hours on end. Is that what you humans do, is it not? Tomorrow night, you can come here. It will be brilliant. Working late shift tomorrow. I intend surviving this whole ordeal, so I need to keep that job. I won't be able to make it. Don't worry. I'll sort it out. Find something nice to wear. Okay, so this is where the dress is going to come in. I like my darlings to dress well. I'll reopen my door to your bedroom. I recommend you use it to return home. I need all the rest. You'll need all the rest you can get. Okay. I'm curious, what are these? Are these paintings even on the wall, or do they turn into something else? They do turn into something else. I was curious about that. I was like, what do these turn into? I think they're pictures of the Duchess. So I think these pictures we're seeing, like this, because we saw some in the library as well, are the Duchess as an angel, but then the reality of the Duchess being a demon is what we see when we transform the picture. Okay, so I think this is a wonderful place. Let me eat in peace. What do you want? I think that is a wonderful place for us to go ahead and call it a stream.